Zedsbo back with another one. If you're watching the channel, subscribe to the channel, give a video a like, leave a comment below. So, Kendrick Lamar has made history. He's the rapper who has won the most ever Grammys. How much has he won now? 27. He's beat Jay-Z. Jay-Z's got 25. Yeah. But congratulations to Kendrick, man. I'm gonna give you your flowers. You get me? You can't take that away from him. You've got 27 Grammys. You broke records. Yeah, man. You destroyed Drake. We can't take none of that away from you. I'm not taking none of that away from you. But the game is still the best rapper to have come out of Compton. I'm not having it. I don't care what anybody says. The game is still the best rapper to have come out of Compton. Yeah. I don't care. We can go for debates all you want. You can talk about Grammys. Grammys don't mean nothing when it says that Tupac never won a Grammy. Tupac never won a Grammy, and he's one of the best. There's rappers out there right now. There's greats that have never won a Grammy. Has 50 Cent ever won a Grammy? Do you know what I'm saying? Like these Grammys, I don't know who votes and how it works and all that, but like I said, you can't take the Grammys away from the man. But when it comes to Compton being the best ever rapper to have come from Compton, the game, the game. Yeah, I stand on that. Yeah, I rate Kendrick, don't get it twisted, but the game done something different. The game first of all, the game raps better than Kendrick Lamar. He will. People are telling me, Game has just dropped a deluxe album or something like that. Gangster Girls mixtapes. Don't misquote me on that. It might be an album. It might be a mixtape. Game has just dropped it, and he took a little slide dig at Kendrick. You get me? And from that dig, I've seen a lot of people saying, "Oh, Kendrick will end Game's career, and Kendrick will do this and rah, rah." Yo, Kendrick cannot out rap the game, bro. He cannot out rap the game. Man, I forgetting about Game. Like I said, it's all the antics. That's why Game gets overlooked. But let's not forget that. I'm saying lyrically, Game is better than him. And I'm saying Game has had a bigger impact in the West Coast, in Compton, than Kendrick as well. This is what I'm saying. I've seen it all. I was there. I was there, bro. Man can't tell me I was there. The West Coast was dry before Game come. Dry. The West Coast was dry, super dry. When you see them little memes of the cactuses and you see that little hay ball rolling and whatnot on the memes. That was the West Coast. That was the West Coast, and Game came and opened the door, and all these man, Game allowed Kendrick to get in the game. Game allowed Nipsey Hussle, Spider Loke, Glasses Malone, all these people, J Rock. They all came after Game. Game opened the door and let these men in, and he showed them all love. He had them rapping on his mixtapes and everything. I said this before, and I'll say it again. The first time I heard Kendrick was on the Game's mixtape, K Dot. That was his name then. And the verse from Kendrick was tough then on that tune, but Game's verse was better to me as well. We just overlook Game because of all these antics. Game is not where he's supposed to be on the mantle in the West Coast. It's like, yo, Game's gonna get his flowers when he dies, and it's a shame. But it's down to him as well, just going off the rails and doing all kind of shit. That as well has been Game's Achilles heel. He kind of destroyed himself. But if he's cool with how he is, and you know what I'm saying, then that's cool. But yo, if he would have maneuvered in the game in a more professional and carried himself a bit more better, we'd be looking at him a lot better as well. Because lyrically, the game made New Yorkers respect the pen, his pen. He made New Yorkers respect his pen. 300 bars, 200 bars, 100 bars, all kind of stuff. Mixtapes. There was bumping the game mixtapes out in New York. I'm telling you right now, yeah. Which West Coast rapper are New Yorkers playing right now? I don't know. They was all bumping Game. That was the thing about Game. The Game had New York as well. Kendrick's got the West. I don't think Kendrick's got New York like how the Game had New York. Maybe that might be a bit down to G Unit as well. But Game still had to get in there and rap. And that's what Game did. So man, put some respect on the Game, bro. I'm tired of hearing this. Oh, the Game Kendrick. If it comes to a rap battle, the Game would chew his head off lyrically. The Game went at G Unit by himself. I've been around for all these. Like I've been there. I was there when the Game bust. I was there when Kendrick bust. Man can't tell me. I seen the impacts. The West Coast was gone. Game brought it back. Game bought man Kendrick on tour. Game bought Nipsey on tour. He don't get his respect though, but that's mainly down to him. Let me just get into I'm gonna get into this little snippet of the Game um where he calls out Kendrick in his new tune. He don't really call out Kendrick, he's just saying, yo, I'm the best rapper in Compton. If it ain't me, it's Kendrick. But if Kendrick thinks he's the best, tell him send it. Game will rap. You like think that Kendrick can rap better than the Game, a better MC than the Game. No way, bro. You smoking. You smoking that dust.
If I ain't the best rapper from Compton, it gotta be Kendrick. And if Kendrick the best rapper, tell him step up and end it. I'm in the stands clapping hands for the man I befriended. Can't go to war against a nigga that I gave my appendix. I don't write raps for niggas on podcast couches, throwing stones sitting home alone in their glass houses. I write raps for niggas who sell packs, toe straps, and double back when they down to their last ounces. I do this shit for them niggas in the pen who knowing they'll never see the sidewalk again. Doing burpees by the 10, shank wrapped around his shin, making Pruno just to close his eyes, pretending that his hand. I know y'all tired of these niggas half rapping, 50% capping, can't even keep it 100 in they caption. Smack you niggas with an Oscar since you acting. Only thing you can't escape, me death in your taxes. It's whatever, nigga. I can't win with y'all niggas. And I ain't on shit.
Game is a MC, a MC. Yeah, Kendrick's got bigger fans all over the world. Kendrick could beat Game like that, yeah, because he's got bigger fans and probably drop a bop tune. You know what I'm saying? If it came to like I said, we're talking about when I'm talking about rap battling on the underground, Game will beat Kendrick all day. Like the MCs, the fellow MCs will say, yeah, Game got it. Kendrick can get the world. Kendrick can go and make out a sing along diss tune like he did with Drake and get the whole world singing and dissing Game. I agree with that. He can do that there. That's the way he could beat the Game. Yeah, cool. But when it comes to underground and being an MC, a straight lyricist, he ain't got nothing on the Game. He's got a bigger fan base. He's did it bigger than Game. I'll admit that he's did it bigger than Game. That's cool. I don't know if he sold a bigger album than the documentary though. I'll have to do my. You know what? Stay on here, man. We're gonna go and do our homework while we're on here now. We're gonna go and do our homework while we're on here now, right now. Kendrick's or Game. Let's have a look. Let me go to Chat GPT actually. 'Cause I downloaded Chat GPT. Let's go and see what Chat GPT is saying. Let me go and see what Chat GPT is saying. Okay then. So Kendrick's album Damn has sold four million and a quarter, and Game's documentary sold 3 million a quarter. So Kendrick has sold the more records than the Game. Yeah, Kendrick sold about 1 million more single records on an album than the Game. Okay, I'll give him that. I can't knock that. That's the, you know what I'm saying? I can't knock that, bro. That's, if it's that, then it's that, innit? But when it comes to rapping, Kendrick, yeah, more sales than that. When it comes to rapping, no way. No way, man. Kendrick Game is the best rapper to ever come out Compton. Here's Kendrick taking his Grammy speech yesterday anyway for best rap album.
What's up, what's up, what's up? It's hip hop as usual, man. I'm not good at talking about myself, but I express it through the music. It's an honor to be here. Tyler, the Clips, like these are my brothers to be in this category. What's up, Push, man? Malice, man. Every time I tell you this, hip hop is gonna always be right here. We're gonna be in these suits. We're gonna be looking good. We're gonna be having our folks with us. We're gonna be having the culture with us. So I appreciate y'all. God is the glory. Love y'all. Yeah. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Shout out Kendrick though, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't take that away from him. Here, look, Kendrick Lamar's officially broken Jay-Z's record, 25 Grammys, with his 5. He won 5 Grammys last night. He now owns 27, making him the rapper with the most Grammy awards. Best rap album, best melodic rap performance, best rap song, best rap performance, record of the year. Can't take that away from him, man. But Game's still the biggest rapper, you get me? Now, Game's still the best rapper. Now, if you want to say biggest rap, but if we're talking categories and accolades, yeah, then Kendrick is bigger than the Game. Yes, he is bigger than the Game. But we're talking rap. We're talking getting that booth. Rap Game will chew his head off. You get me? And like I said, Game kind of messed up his own career. This person says it the best about the Game. Someone here says, look, the Game is this is exactly what people think about Game. He does bitter bitch made stunts. We've never seen this guy says the Game is the Mitch Green of hip hop. We've never seen a bipolar 40-plus-year-old cat rapper. I wouldn't call him rapper, who keeps begging for attention from legends like Eminem and Kendrick, because he did this Eminem. Eminem didn't respond back. This is what I'm saying. The Game does this weird stuff. He diss Eminem, Dr. Dre. Like he kills himself off, and at the same time, he gets himself kicked out them circles. Like he can't be around Dre and all that. He can't be around Eminem. No one really messes with him. Like he'll ruin his relationships with people, and then that ruining your relationships with people who are higher up as you, it kind of does stunt your growth as well. I don't even think Kendrick and Game talk at this point either. You know what I'm saying? So Game is the victim of. He's not a victim because he did himself. He self-sabotaged his own career. You get me? We should be looking at Game much more higher than we did. And we won't be looking at him like that until he dies. But yeah, like I said anyway, man, shout out Kendrick. You won your Grammys and all that. But that's my opinion. And I feel like my opinion is the truth. Game is the best rapper to come out of Compton. The best rapper, lyricist, MC to come out of Compton. What do you lot think anyway? Let me know in the comments below. If you're watching the channel, subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, leave a comment below. I'm out.
I done sold all this dope for years just to become a YouTuber. Shit fucked up, y'all.